Hey, what's good YouTube? So today I'm going to do the long-awaited review on the Timtam V2 Power Massager Pro. Right here behind me. I've had this for about 5 months now, 6 months give or take, and very excited to give you my full review on it. Would I recommend it? Is it worth it in comparison to the V1.5? So let's just get right into it. To start it on, there's a little button right here on the handle. Press that, turns on the screen, press it again. Now you're at 1000 strokes per minute. Okay, press it again. You're at 2000 strokes per minute. And finally, you're at 2800 strokes a minute. And as you can see, even with it on right now, I can still talk, you can still hear me. If I was doing that with the V1.5, there'd be no chance of you hearing me. It would just blow out my mic entirely. Now let's get to I'm just going to get right into the functions. So in order to turn on the heated tip, there's a button. See where the power button is? It's across from it, right here. There's a plus and a minus sign, right? You're going to hold the plus, and I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up, but right here you will see an icon. There it is. It's kind of faint, but you guys should be able to see it right there lit up. Basically what it looks like is the massager ball with like little emblem on top of it, which means now it's warming up. It says in the manual to give it about 60 seconds to warm up. I say give it 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes to really get it to temperature. It says it gets up to 99 degrees Fahrenheit, 99.5 degree Fahrenheit, which honestly it feels really hot when you start using it, and it's really good to warm up the muscles and even after to help with recovery. So yeah, and in order to turn it off, you would just hold the same plus sign and it turns off the heat. Now I'm going to show you guys real quick the polish, I think it's called the polish light attachment, which is this big guy right here. Okay, so these are kind of 3 main tips, right? You got the regular rubber tip right here, and then you got the massage or the heated tip, and then you got this big honking thing. It's literally you and the guy she says to not worry about. But yeah, this is the polish light. I think my Galaxy Note 8 has no chance in autofocusing this for you guys, but it says Timtam polish light. And what this is, the way you activate this is the exact same way you would activate the heating function. You'd hold the same minus sign. The only thing is, personally I don't really use this tip at all. I've used it twice. I've turned it on to try it the first time I got this machine, and then I've tried it a second time and I never went back to it. So same thing, you hit the button over here, hold it, and I'm gonna bring, so right now the strokes, it's not on right now, right? It's just this thing vibrating. I'll bring it closer to my lapel mic. Can you guys hear that? Right? It's super subtle, and I guess it's for more gentle areas. It is good for warm-up tip, like as a warm-up tip, but I already have their actual warm-up tip, which I recommend this over this 100 times, like for sure. But it's not bad if you feel the need for it. Personally, I don't use this at all. I just don't see a great use for it. Oops, just turn it on. Which actually that's it's kind of good that happened. I can get into one of the cons of this. There's only 2 glaring cons that I can see. So the first one, we accidentally touched on it, but I'll elaborate. The trigger is extremely easy to put, a strong breeze could probably activate this, you know what I mean? So that's an issue, because when I'm holding it, it's when I'm working on someone or myself, you tend to accidentally hit it, which can get annoying. But I just found the way I hold it. Actually, I'll put in my favorite tip of all. This is sinister. Like, this is just the trigger point tip. This is how you unlock muscle fascia right here. This is my favorite tip. Anyways, so I found the best way to hold it, yeah, for myself, for anyone, is I'll push the right here, push this in so you can start to change the angle of it, okay? And I'll leave it right there, okay? Then I'll hold the base of it like this, and that works really well because you got the weight of it kind of resting. So if your palm wasn't there, it would just fold, right? So you got it resting on your palm, and you can hold it that way. Or what I would do also is where here I would take my thumb and I put it through the machine, and I grip the bottom of it. So there's no way of you accidentally hitting the power button at all. And this, surprisingly, or even you can hold it like this way too, extremely comfortable when you're working on someone. Your wrists, it keeps your wrists also straight and everything. So maybe you guys can try that out. Like for me, this is the way I like to hold it. May seem weird to you guys at first, but trust me, when you're actually working on someone with it, makes a world of difference. Sometimes I will go here. I just got to be basically on the back side here. I just got to have my finger kind of lifted up. I don't really want to hit a back center, right? But even if you do, you're but of a couple clicks away to bring it back to where you want it anyways. Now the second con is this trigger right here to change it, because as you can see, it's super, in my opinion, super flimsy in comparison to the 1.5. It just doesn't give you a total sense of confidence that it's locked in. Like you got to kind of wiggle it into place. You see I'm kind of struggling, and again I hit the damn button again, right? But trust me, it's not that big of a con. I would still definitely recommend this. However, the price on the website right now is 500 Canadian. Would I pay $500 for this Canadian? Honestly, no. But I got it for a fantastic deal. I got it as a bundle deal along with the 1.5. So I got this, the 1.5, a backpack, and the pulse massager, which is, I got it right here, this guy. If you want me to review this, leave in the comment below. But so I got the pulse massager, a backpack, this, the V2 and the V1.5 for I believe 670 or 700 Canadian, which now that's a steal. I mean, two machines, 2 massagers, you got the backpack. That is a fair deal for me. But if you have the budget for it, would I recommend it? Yes. And honestly, the only reason I could justify paying 500 is how quiet it is. Again, I'm just going to reiterate. I'm going to put it right closer to my mic. First setting, second setting, and third setting. Extremely bearable, quiet. I can still hold this here and talk to you guys, and it's just fine. It doesn't blast my eardrums, unlike the, you know what? I have time. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull live while filming. I'm gonna pull out the 1.5, drop something. Gonna pull out the 1.5 right here, and you guys can see the difference in sound. It's just incredible. Okay, pop in real quick. Okay, and just listen to it. I'm gonna hold it far away from my mic. Okay. Woo, woo. So that alone, that compared to, I mean, come on, night and day difference, right? Night and day difference. So I recommend it. If you have the budget for it, definitely grab for it. If you're on a tight budget and don't care about noise, go ahead and grab the 1.5. I believe they worked on it. And also, this is what I was talking about in terms of the mechanism. This feels a lot sturdier. So you can see, you push it in, adjust this anywhere you want, and it locks in. You can hear it locking in. So they did work on this. They did have a new updated version of the 1.5. So if you're on a tighter budget, go for that. If you have room in your budget, go for the V2. And that's all. So I hope you guys like this review. If you do, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching.